Ай-яй. Так. Я всегда жду, пока она запустится, и пока черный экран перестанет мне показываться. Хотя формально он уже должен был начаться по всей логике. Господи, когда я прекращу уже запинаться? Так, все, точно уже началось. Всем приветики, с вами хозяйка таверны Кай. И сегодня третий день ивента «Опасная тропа». И вроде как последний сюжетный день. То есть завтра вроде как я понимаю, нас ждет только финальное испытание. Но сама сюжетка закончится сегодня. Ну что ж, погнали. Возможно, мы узнаем наконец-таки нечто очень новое. Прям разлом. Так мрачно и жутко. Ну, да, логично, что жутко, в конце концов. Какая у этого места история? Ой, что я сюда? Да-да. И опять на дно. Вообще это довольно забавно. Типа мы выходим из места, откуда мы не можем выбраться, там делаем ежедневки, все такое, и возвращаемся обратно. Ну, забавно, забавно. Все там же, все там же.
Got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth? Yeah.
Хотя только Пайман так сильно расколбасила. Не коровье. Не надо. Судя по всему, это значит да. А, все, проснулся.
Traveler, it looks like the conqueror of demons is awake.
I'm fine.
О, все.
Don't worry.
Жив, здоров, ран нет.
The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have a
Да
depth,
ты опять.
so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so.
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
With a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacious.
Bosacious? Is that one of the 5 yakshas? Like you?
Буквально же фразу назад он сказал, я ищу
Aren't the other
Яксу,
4
нет?
gone from the world?
You could say that. But Bosacious's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacious, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, but Bosacious was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
Ну, я думаю, странно,
But I did not.
впав в безумие, все еще помните своих слова.
So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacious being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacious.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacious was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was Bosacious you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow, these are all... Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence.
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Ну да.
Whoa, whoa! You wanna write a will? Now?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely.
Да мы бы только за.
I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying
Интересненько.
a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I'd wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to
Нам
keep the
можно
tunnel
сделать
open.
все легче. Победить того,
I know
кто
how to
управляет
fight to the
этим
bitter
местом.
end. I can do this.
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
Если этим местом кто-то управляет, а скорее всего так и есть.
Escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you? This is my last will.
Последняя воля исполняется после смерти. Сори.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end.
Юань мне больше
You
импонирует.
say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Это проигрыш, я согласна.
Don't be so harsh.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out.
А вы
in
не
terms of the
можете
likelihood of
это,
success.
как
If you can't say
чародейки,
that one strategy is better than
объединяемся
another,
и
we
все
certainly
вместе
shouldn't be rushing
бахнули.
into a risky
Это
course
были не
of
чародейки,
action.
все-таки Винкс, да, я простой старческий мозг.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah.
И вообще, у вас есть
I heard
Тита.
ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action. Come on, whatever you are. Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you.
Easy now.
Have a taste of this. Yeah! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man. for the job.
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do things like this? Shinobu.
Потому что Рита такой вот.
Ito, did he pass out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right? The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down.
Действенный метод, судя по всему.
He's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself.
Он невероятно силен, но в итоге он просто попадает за решетку.
When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing
Да.
himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no
Это
doubt that
как
he
бы
really thought he was
грустно,
about
даже
to
что он
solve
может не
everything in one
рассчитать свои
hit.
силы. Это будет очень
It's not
грустно.
just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them.
Это будет невосполнимая потеря.
I
Ита
can stop
нужен.
him if I try.
Ита нужен этому
Might as well
миру.
just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Shinobu?
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Наш самый лучший
Seems
заяц.
this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
What?
Хаотичность этого
So
места.
far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Как
Let 'em
всегда.
go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up.
Ага, просто юрист, который самый первый у меня кританул и достижение получил.
Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor
Вот,
is what
герои,
makes her so
которые так
against
легко
seeing other
жертвуют
people
своей жизнью
sacrifice
ради других,
themselves.
никогда не
How can
задумываются о
things ever
других,
be the
как они
same again, knowing
чувствуют
that your life was
себя.
saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done any— Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight—
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
We will. Same to you. Alright, traveler, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. А я могу прийти. Посидеть. Ну чё, как дела? Угу. Ясно, понятно. Царство коварных иллюзий. Ну, гоу. Ладно. Выпущу тебя сегодня погулять. Ой. Потому что ты очень хороший мальчик.
What's this? Huh? Look at that huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way bigger than that!
Huh. Well, it
А
seems like
шнихея у
we
нас
checked
нету,
out.
да?
In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office? I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first. What the? Are they? They look familiar. Oh yeah. I bumped into these rapscallions a few days.
Странные странности. Ага. Вот что так слабенько?
Motion to compel. Yikes.
Да могу я все-таки? Как же я люблю свои геймпад. Что у тебя? Вроде молитва стоит. Ага, понятно. Понятно. А можно было мои артефакты мне дать, плиз? А еще все мои созвездия отдать тоже было бы очень мило. Так-то у меня полный комплект на Яньке созвездий.
Easy peasy, just like last time.
Как это
When I
смешно
ran into them
звучит.
before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me. Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake. But these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory? Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. Unbelievable.
Ну да, с учетом того, что тут местность такая интересная.
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design,
Я могу его повернуть
in all
вперед,
likelihood,
повернуть
this
назад.
is the fantastic compass. Why is there a small version?
Ага,
A new entrance. Great.
забавно. Надо, наверное, почитать, что там в записках написано. Что же там написано? Ладно. Ладно. И тут что? Ой.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
Мгм.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory is this? Ah! Watch out!
Just as I thought.
Воспоминания Юань.
Yelan,
Окей.
you're here.
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're together now. Motion to compel.
А, их всего двое?
Stick.
It's time for a flash freeze. Oh no! You need to hurry up.
Gotcha. Gutsy.
Incinerate!
This was well done.
Quietly now.
You need to
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
I mustn't give up. Can I follow here? I will recall. Infinite compass. That's just
Amateurs. And still they dare to come after me.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the
И
distance.
еще одна с вон
It
той
has a
махиной
close
связана.
connection to the entire space.
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
Это новое пространство. Ага. Ну, окей, будем вперед, вперед. Только вперед.
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around here.
Bosacious. I can't believe.
No enemies. Hold on.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Ну да.
Stay back. This is my fight. Do not come near me.
filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacius's signature tactic.
Где, кто,
Die
блядь?
here with me.
Huh? How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Я так-то не могу его ударить, значит, надо что-то делать. А что делать? Хз? Ждать, наверное, пока он воплотится или что.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Look! Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius, martial retreat. Even your strength is
А, буду драться, не знаю, с
Your
кем
illusion
или
is
чем.
not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
А, ну ок, ладно. Сорьки, секунду.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Joe, are you okay?
Сявушка,
This is
сявушка,
my
а
purpose.
сявушка.
Don't worry
Ты
about
как
me.
всегда? Ага, как всегда,
Your
ты донсай.
invisible
Дуй.
opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Marshal Vitris?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say
Так
he was
же
the mountain's
странно,
name? How could his name
что это
be
именно
lost
он.
to time? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know. This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information
А то
from
мы не
people's
догадались.
minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired.
Ага, мы тут еще и уставать начали.
This
Ну,
space is
прикольно.
really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate. Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
О, записулька. Ой, а что, я вторую не нашла, да? Ладно. Ага. Ага. Прикольно. А как? А что записулька пишет? Это разломано нахрен, значит, что-то, наверное, где-то другое есть. Так, что вообще тут есть? Ничего тут нет, да? Здесь мы как бы вернемся обратно. Просто все погребено. Ага, и я пройти как бы и не могу никуда. Не понял. Как туда попасть? Пустите! Я глупая. При этом здесь есть корни, по которым обычно типа можно наверх забраться. Но нельзя забраться. О, дырочка. Ай. Да. Я, похоже, застряла. О. Я куда-то прошла. Где-то я застряла. Классно. Я хотела не совсем сюда. Во. Так. Я могу дальше куда-нибудь пролезть? Да, блять, хватит меня ронять. Ура! Я забралась наверх, но наверху нет тоже ничего, да? Никакой водички. Но наверх при этом можно забраться. Сложно. Ебать, я тут надолго застряла, да? Хорошо даже, что меня никто не смотрит. Не смотрит, как я позорюсь. Тут как бы все поломано. Очень поломано. Ну-ка, попробовать вообще забежать обратно. Типа, наши действия в комнате до влияют на комнату здесь. А, мы же бегаем не по разным местам, а по разному времени. То есть формально здесь, возможно, эта хуйня тоже есть, но еще целая. Вот она, да. Фух. Так это было не настолько сложно. Я уж боялась, что тут какое-то сложное, прям сложное. Надо было только немного подумать. В принципе, это сложно. Ну, бесите вы меня, эти пауки, ужасно. Ладно. И снова вперед. Когда-нибудь мы придем. Погодите, а это не то же самое место? Так, в смысле ты застрял? То же самое место. Все, я правильно помню, что вообще-то это... Угу. Понятно, значит, нужно поворачивать назад теперь. Мы были... Да... Блядь. Вот, мы были здесь, отсюда мы пришли сюда. Изначально мы были вон там. Значит, нужно теперь на ту маленькую хрень. Не давай ему покушать. Ой, загадочные загадки.
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Okay, let's see.
Письмо 4. Угу. Никто из нас не сможет вернуться домой. Бабушка Цинмина. Что-то знакомое. И Хуань вроде где-то был. Ладно. Ага, не хотел бы, но все же это единственное место. Та-та-та. Ага, предстоит пейзаж родного края.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Ну, логично.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then we'll finally know the truth. Still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
Угу. Нам осталось только вот сюда. Сейчас сижу, пытаюсь вспомнить, разве про этот мистический компас не было сказано, что кто-то отнес его сюда? Ну как кто-то мог отнести его сюда? Если только кто-то не Шнихэ? Или я уже путаю и не помню просто.
It has the feel of the abyss. But where are the opponents?
Your memory of what? The abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory?
Опять мы идем.
It's getting darker.
Угу. Угу.
It's...
Aether, wait!
Ебать, она заговорила.
something on the ground.
Мини-компас.
The fantastic compass.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is lying...
Oh, he was just a figment of your imagination? So, he appeared as an illusion because you miss him so much, huh?
Yanfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out.
Это большая хуйня, тогда что
What
это?
is it?
Как это все взаимосвязано?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer. All right, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic
Какой
compass.
отдохните, какой отдохните.
Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions, water, fire, wind, and thunder cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the...
Прикольно.
Now that I've found the fantastic compass, but if the bosacious we saw was just an illusion?
Да все нормально и будет.
Bosacious was the leader of the 5 Yakshas under Rex Lapis's. Unlike me, he was both a formidable warrior.
Окей, погнали дальше. Ну как погнали? Не совсем-то и погнали, да? О, мультики, мультики, мультики.
This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
Так, они отправились в разлом, взяв мистический компас, чтобы поддержать заряд миллинитов. Но их поджидали чудовища. Ну, понятное дело, что кто-то сдох. Понятное дело, мы уже поняли, узнали, что пришел Якса и всем помог. О, у Якса было 4 руки, прикольно. И да, он уже потерял остатки разума. Он выкрикивал имена Алатус и Менагиас, хотя таковых среди них не было. Повелевал молнией. Так, 10 дней они шли за ним, сражались, прокладывали путь. Ага, нашли уязвимое место тварей. Ага, поверхность разлома была разрушена, обнажив под собой загадочный подземный дворец. Чудовища, приближившись к нему, становились слабее. Прикольно. Слишком много потерь, необходимо положить конец сражениям. Так, он собирался взять мистический компас и ввести часть миллилитов в подземный дворец вслед за Яксой. Угу, отвлечем чудовищ, уведем их как можно глубже. Мы с Яксой должны будем воссоздать печать изнутри, а мой брат будет помогать нам снаружи. Только так печать станет целой. Если план сработает, разлом станет безопасным. Вот только те миллилиты, что последовали за нами, окажутся заперты в подземном дворце. Цена слишком велика, но мы обязаны попытаться. После того, как чудовища оказываются в подземном дворце, они слабеют, будто бы некая сила высасывает из них все соки. Среди живых свидетелей странного эффекта подземного дворца остался только Баян и Якса. Не знаешь, сколько ей прошло времени. Якса ранен, сходят с ума. И он тоже начал терять рассудок. Подземный дворец этот похож на живое существо. Когда в земле образовалась трещина, мы прыгнули вниз и дали бой, но еще тогда я заметил, что трещина стала понемногу затягиваться. Не знаю, смогли ли мы избрать иную тактику. Даже если атаковать эти трещины, они все равно понемногу восстанавливаются. Иногда это происходит быстро, иногда требуется времени. От чего это зависит, мне выяснить не удалось. Означает ли это, что, обрушив хода битвы поверхность, мы разрушили оболочку подземелья? Неужели мы случайно угодили в брюхо исполина, которое медленно пожирает нас? Все чудовища, должно быть, умерли. Нам наконец-то удалось измотать их. Сколько бы я ни бродил по руинам, выхода так и не нашел. Якса уже покинул этот мир, и я остался здесь совсем один. Сегодня мне привиделся мой дом, жена и дети. Они приблизились ко мне, а затем прошли насквозь и исчезли. Неужели я тоже схожу с ума? Иначе как мне могут видеться родные из далекого Ливии? Как же мне хочется вернуться домой, но могу ли я выбраться? Жунжао временами во мне стекает ненависть за то, что все эти муки выпали на мою долю, а не твою. И все же я ведь твой старший брат, и я рад, что ты выжил. Я так устал, мысли путаются.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to
Интересненько.
investigate.
All this information, it was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone they set out together. But only one of them made it back. Minus his sanity.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out?
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die!
Не истери, ну маноча.
Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What was that?
Ну кто-то же написал завещание про этот
I
мистический
just had a
компас.
thought. Give me a second. I just need to double check. Uh-huh. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same
Ну, это
device.
же прям история
And that's not
того,
all.
что
The book
случилось
also
здесь.
says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work. It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough, but still, we must be on the right track. And look! Something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now. Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon
Так,
doesn't
все
want to
хорошо
die.
работает
Paimon
в
wants to stay
серии.
with you.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
Мы нашли компас. Все, заебись. Так, я правильно иду. Встретиться где? Типа просто с ними поговорить? Да.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces.
Да, мы много чего
Whatever it is,
узнали.
it's bad news, isn't it?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't
Не
with the compass. It
совсем.
was with the
Кстати, это...
method. Remember what the
Ну,
book says?
формально
When
можем
mortal and adepti powers are
распечатать.
combined, one
Но
can
хз,
move the
что
heavens
будет?
and
То ли
shake
все
the
вроде
earth.
здесь дохли, так что можно
Only when a
теперь
mortal and an
распечатать.
adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated. I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
So, an Adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it. Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it...
Then we're home free.
Awesome. So there's still hope?
You bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing...
Ну давай,
I'm
что там?
afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, we all came here for different purposes. And everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and
Ладно,
responding to us
хватит.
in the form of
Хватит с этим
illusions.
монолитом
Also,
уже.
according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
If you say so.
Хотя Хотя мы вроде
You
как и
almost
так
liken this
справлялись, ну да
bizarre
ладно.
space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. You're incredibly strong
Это всё
commitment to your
вместе.
search. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
Все, оба вздохнули. Давайте мультики показывайте.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Очень интересно, но нихуя непонятно. Ладно, шутка. И интересно, и плюс-минус понятно.
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha, do I request your approval.
А, понятно, он Джуна оставил вместо себя. Погодите, а мы типа в катсценах с этим ходим, с предвестником Зари, который по сюжету нам Кей отдал, да?
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Блять. Да, дедуля, я так и думала, что если тебя показали, то не зря показали. Ты ж спаситель. Сявушки. Дед, я опять тебя еще все больше люблю. Когда ты умирал уже?
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
Угу.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind.
Ответь ему леща.
I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from here. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
Я тоже хочу ругаться на него.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Hey, so Bullchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever. Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Почему они так любят делать, что Ита вот так вот встает в эту странную позу? Типа он не встает в нее каждую секунду. А судя по всему, встает.
What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
What the heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground? How did we get back up here?
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help.
А формально Ита и реально спас Хинфей, да?
Please accept my apologies and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Bah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too! Huh? Fine!
Какие дела?
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But...
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know. Traveler, flying lavender melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for it.
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
Good idea! Let's do that! I would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful.
Типа сами придумываете или что?
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest.
You betcha! Just leave it to us.
All right, Ito, Shinobu, Ushi, let's go.
Oh yeah! Grub time!
See you next time.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Look, now I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their...
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh. You figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so
Кто-то в
many
резвом
years?
разве ходил, чтобы
I
замечать
have to
это
investigate
место?
this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe
Да.
so deep that no one can be allowed to know.
Джинли так сказал. Сорки, сами догадываетесь, если хотите. Я не могу
They did
сказать.
a good
Всех
deed, of
архонтов
course,
связывает
but
контракт.
somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must... Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to...
Bye, Yelan!
You knew I was waiting for you? Really?
Да, не хотел бы меня ждать, ты бы уже тэпнулся
There's
давным-давно.
somewhere I want to go.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Лайки. Долго бы я бежала, конечно, пешком.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more. For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing. So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that. Oh yeah.
Да ты просто dead inside.
It's very important. Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest.
Маленький бычок, и то знает больше об этом мире, чем
Maybe
человек,
there
который
aren't so
прожил
many
хрен
rules
знает
about how
сколько.
we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them. Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And, well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think...
Я же говорю, это просто пожизненный dead inside. Вот и все.
Bosacius recorded in the fantastic compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Minogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 yakshas. I am Alatus, and Minogius is General Capisis. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatis. I heard that people call the 5 of us yakshas, the guardian adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape. In the end, I still had to burden another.
А ты спросил хоть раз у него, ему жаль, что ты беспокоишь его, господи. Ты даже если не беспокоишь его, все равно беспокоишь его, потому что он постоянно беспокоится о тебе, как раз таки из-за твоей дединсайдности.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think it's good that one more person will remember him.
Minogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Грустно.
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day.
О, так не особо мешаю
Am I
смотреть
losing
мультик.
my mind now too?
Boyang, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhao up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyang.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacious.
Hey, Bosacious. Bosacious.
I am Bosacious, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
How?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us, and Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers. Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Ух. Сильно. Ну, конечно, начать испытание. Ух, надо отвлечься, да. И пойти подраться. Вот, все. Так, ну сюжетку мы закончили. Осталось... Да я иду, блядь. Осталось... А, теперь испытания перенесли сюда, понятно. Угу. И опять Килань. Ну и Сяо, как я вчера и сказала, да? Так, что хотела-то я сказать? Получается, на завтра осталось только одно испытание, и все. Так что завтра, скорее всего, я просто сделаю видосик. Вот и все. Чтец бездны. Пиром. Ты моя зайка любимая. Пиром. Так, а в этом раунде... Обучение. Вот. На один раунд они будут в восстановлении. То есть в следующий раунд сражаться будут другие люди. Так, хил. Прям обязательно, да? Странное немножечко, наверное, это, но пускай будет. Нет, наверное, все-таки уберу это и возьму на всякий случай Бенни. Хотя нет. Хотя нет, Бенни лучше не брать. Так. Так, что там? Диона хитит. Диона на следующий оставить. И Саю. Саю, наверное, возьму. Угу. Диону с Бенни вслед. Блять. Как много персонажей, которыми хочется поиграть. Свою парочку гусарочку-то я люблю, обожаю просто.
Emerge. Right now. Wheel of life. Come on out.
Так, там уже, скорее всего...
Right here.
А, нет.
I'm always watching. Right now.
Да, хватит зажиматься, я просто нажимаю на Б. Когда-нибудь я куплю новый Джой.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Ай. Ладно. Угу. Хотя бы здесь без компаса. Перебежала.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Ай. Ой, надо, вот,
Right now.
так, а теперь Иванушка, и вот так, оп, и вот так, оп, и теперь вот так вот, оп, пока у меня стреляется,
Right here.
теперь вот так обязательно.
Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right now.
Пока мне не поставился этот Т.
Right now.
Так, отхилиться надо слегка.
Wheel of life. Fast.
Gang's up. Fun's over. Winging it wasn't the best idea.
Стойте там, вот, да. Опа! 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 Опа!
Rise.
Так, ну-ка.
Right here. Right now. Right here. What a nuisance.
Хихи. Главное не забывать ставить тотемы Мика, а я забываю.
Right now. Emerge. Orders given. Orders received. I'm always watching.
Here comes the catch.
Ай, не зажала.
Take it easy.
Да хватит, пожалуйста, так делать. Да почему ж ты прожимаешься так? Все пиздец, короче, моему шою.
Quietly now.
Ха.
And away I go.
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Wheel of life.
Вообще пофигу, абсолютно пофигу. Честно, чел. Подхилиться надо бы слегка, и все. Умирай уже. Ха. Все, заебись.
Make my
Да.
escape.
Right now. Right here.
Спасибо, красоты. А, все. Все. Какой кошмар. Лучниками с моими Джоем, короче, играть не очень, да? Потому что он такой не будет нажиматься.
Rise. Faster.
Надо его не отхилить.
Oh. Wow. Right now.
Сейчас поставить тотемчики и потом дальше хилить. Пытаться, по крайней мере.
Emerge. emerge. Right now. Dear me. Right here. Game's up. Time's over.
Где ты там, собака?
Winging it wasn't the best idea.
Wheel of life.
Quietly now.
Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Блядь, какая-то блядина. Просто нажимайся, не зажимайся, не прожимайся.
Quietly now.
Life goes on.
Где ты там, блядь, собака? Все, жить можно наконец-таки.
Right here. Now you've got. Go. Faster.
А мне без разницы, я абсолютно чел.
Busted. Here comes the
Шоу, стоп. Так, опять пламя бездны. Да что ж вы так со мной? Плохо все. Ну чё? Нет. Вот. Ладно, возьму тебя. Ладно, возьму тебя и тебя. Так уж и быть без... Ты... О, что я хотела сказать? А, так уж и быть без Кии. Без твоей парочки. Так. Одноручная лук и... Кто еще там у меня? Кто у меня еще там? Я взяла... А, и копье. Да? Одноручная, да. Да. Попробуем. Мой любимчик. Так, типа дальше? Типа здесь нету? Но надо начинать с Дионы. И как бы все это должно довольно быстренько. Очень быстренько. Ой. Получилось так, что не получилось. Да хватит зажиматься. Да хватит, плиз. Ладно. Раз ты не хочешь нормально работать. Все? Здесь все. Дальше, дальше. Дальше будет этот нехороший не человек, да? А, нет. Ой, блять, я случайно. Просто... Кошмар. Прям все плохо, прям все очень плохо. Ну-ка. Что ты так медленно бьешь? Ты же не так медленно бьешь. Да добей ты уже спокойный, пожалуйста. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-юшки. Вот. Ну ты ж начал нормально. Красавчик ты мой. Вот сейчас будет моя нелюбимая тропа. Как же вы меня бесите. Я что, умру? Печально будет так-то. Но я, похоже, и правда умру. Ну, иногда надо... Ой, и умирать на первый раз. Си! Я же говорю, иногда надо умирать. Грустно! Я переоценила свой джойстик! А можно просто заново? Капец, ты теперь не только 2 раза прожимаешься, но и просто зажимаешься. Продолжим. Блять, нет. Продолжить, он сейчас прям продолжит? Да, он сейчас продолжит. Я хочу... Да. Спросить текущий раунд я хочу. Хочу взять все-таки кого-нибудь другого. Кого? А, я хотела Бенни взять. Просто надо взять Бенни, и все. Я не могу выйти, да? А, могу. Прекрасно. Ай. Нет, мне с тобой неудобно играть. Ладно, Диону возьму, наверное. Хотя у нее щит не очень такой. У Тому щит у моего держится дольше. Взять моего Тому. Но, в принципе, и зато она замораживает. Кею-то я не могу взять. Слишком много получается. И как бы первое хоть как получается быстро. И все, и это-то понятно, и это легко. Так, хватит! Вот.
Birds call. Kamisato are. Suiyu. Wind Strider. Time to go. Cascade. As one with wind and cloud.
Да.
Can't handle your drink, huh?
Не женись, пожалуйста, когда я нажимаю. Не люблю я непредвиденные траты.
Mind the deluge.
Let's light it up!
Diana special! On the rocks!
Be still.
А вот не буду я тратить сейчас. Тебя я просто добью спокойно. Вообще без разницы. Ой. Ну, в принципе, того и тоже можно добить спокойно. Вы... убиватели моего спокойствия.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Cascade! Wind strike.
Все, чутка подхилились, можно и дальше продолжать. Пытаться не умереть. Тиона, пожалуйста. Еще. Что ты виснешь, блядь? Чё ж ты виснешь, все? Угу. А, погодите, это же не... Нет, невозможно использовать. Ага, один я добила. Ура! Ой. Ну ладно. Ну, это да. Угу. Ура! Здесь нет этих нехороших, не людей. Могу Кенки без разницы, в принципе, кого им бить, кем его бить. Призраки не очень хорошие, конечно, но все-таки... Сложности выбора. Сложности. И кого-нибудь из... Юань взять? Ладно, ну так уж и быть. И чё? Ну, давай тебя, что ли, возьму. Ай! Я не экипировала. Стоять. Да. Да. Улучшалки-то я не экипировал. Фу. О. Для сявы как раз. Ой. Куда я побежала?
Check this out. Boring.
Quietly now. Take it easy. Game's up. Fun's over.
Дать! Я хочу просто подраться и хочу просто пострелять. А не вот это вот все ваше. Ну и как бы все. Замечательно. Первый таран всегда такой, да? Ну, конечно, я еще и не дожала. Ну-ка. Прям пиздец, как надо быстро нажимать, как он не зажался. Вот. Так. Ну и ладно.
Quietly now.
Fire it up. I got you covered.
Gotcha.
Boring.
Один остался.
Check this out.
Orders given. Orders received. Surprise.
Here's backup.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Take it easy.
Fire it up. Useless. Evil conquering. Worthless. Worthless. Boring. Here. Shut.
Wheel of life.
Щепок.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Тик там, куда ты убежал и зачем? Ну и ладно.
Busted. Time's over. Gotcha. Take it easy.
Don't get too close.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Gotcha.
Opening box of adepti tricks. Wow. Oh, fast.
Don't get too close.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Ну и прекрасная девушка без всякого сялы справилась. Тот. Там гемы, 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 много гем, это прекрасно. Эти камушки это тоже прекрасно, потому что очень много всего прикольного можно купить в магазине. И значит, завтра будет финальное испытание. И здесь на картиночке абсолютно все. Если я правильно помню информацию со стрима разработчиков, то здесь будет 6, а не 3 раунда. Ну, а так как сам сюжет закончился, я думаю, тогда я завтра просто сделаю видос. Все равно никто не смотрит мои стримы. Всем удачи, всем пока.